It's been a long time coming. We finally reached 1,000 subscribers. Special thanks to all you guys who watch my videos week in and week out and leave comments and feedback and liking the video, that sort of thing. I really appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to Grant's Lawn Care 802. Shout out to Big Son's Lawn Care. Shout out to Johnny Blaze of Grass. And shout out to all of my clients who watch the videos and leave me feedback. I really appreciate all of y'all, and it's only gonna be up from here. Moving forward into the 2024 season, I'm excited to get things rolling. One goal for myself and for the company is to push bigger projects this coming season. That's the mulching, pine needles, pine nuggets, property cleanups, bush trimmings, things like that. Don't get me wrong, I do love the mowing, and I'm gonna continue to scale up on my mowing clients, but however, I do want to push more of the bigger projects. The reason being because it's a bigger payout. I was discussing with one of my buddies, Dave, last night with American Property Maintenance, and we were discussing some things, and that was one of the things that came up. Bigger landscaping jobs. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm excited for that as we move forward into these next coming months. With that said, let's get into the video. So this video here is in repliance to one of my subscribers from Legit Lawns in Greenville, North Carolina. He asked me, how do I go about getting my 12-month contract? So that's what we're gonna discuss in this video right here. So those of you that don't know, I currently have 3 12-month contracts. One with a church, and I have a contract with Jetway. It's like a little strip mall, small little shopping center area here where I'm at in North Carolina. And then the third contract is with a small residential house. So we're gonna discuss how I got those contracts and how I went about selling them. So my first contract was with the church, and they actually reached out to me, and they had a list of jobs and when they wanted it done. They wanted mowing done on the 1st and the 3rd. They had an estimate of 2 bush trimmings for the entire property throughout the season, and I believe an estimate for 2 leaf cleanups. And everything was going good, guys, moving forward. But you know, once we're getting a lot of rain and you in the heat of spring, that grass is growing. So the issue was mowing the grass on the 1st and the 3rd. It was high, so I was double cutting, and I was already losing money. And I was talking to one of my buddies, and I ended up renegotiating the contract with the church. I said, I think that it's best that we mow this grass at least once a week, so it's looking good come Sunday, and everything else will fall into play. The bush trimming, the leaf cleanup, all that stuff will fall into play because it's one set price. And the good thing about the 12-month contracts is it keeps money rolling in all year. You know, it's guaranteed. So even if the mowing slow down, you know you have your 12-month contracts to fall back on. So we ended up renegotiating the contract with the church. I came with new numbers. Of course, the price was higher because I was there once a week, you know what I'm saying? So it was a higher price, but I took the contract to the board and they accepted, which was good for me. So everything is going good with that. We're moving forward, and I hope that when the contract runs out in March that they renew again for another 12 months. And that one is for $400 a month. That contract is. My next contract is with Jetway. It's one of my mowing clients, and I've had that property for 2 years. One of my buddies, shout out to the Winston-Salem Fire Department. He works for the fire department, and he's actually a chief now. So he kind of stepped back on his lawn care side, and he's focusing more with the fire department here in Winston-Salem. So shout out to those guys, the Langham brothers, AP, all you guys, shout out to y'all. And we appreciate everything y'all do. So I just need to go ahead and put that out there. But he actually turned that contract over to me, but it wasn't on a 12-month contract. The only thing he was doing over there was just mowing. And when I took it over, it's always a lot of trash at Jetway. It's always a lot of trash. And previously, when I was mowing it with him, we were just running trash over. But I didn't like that, you know, because it makes it look bad. So after I got the contract, I went in and I renegotiated with her. I said, hey, I think we should put this property on a 12-month contract. That way we can come out here a couple times a week, make sure that the trash is good, all of the walkways are blowed off, and we can get these weeds under control. And she actually accepted, so that was cool. And that contract varies because it's always a lot to do at Jetway. Right now, I'm working in the back of Jetway, clearing everything out, pushing it back about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 8 feet, something like that, away from the building. I'm working on pushing all that stuff back, what's overgrown. So it varies at Jetway. Typically it's $310 a month is what I get for that, but it's anywhere from $310 to $400 a month. It just depends on what we have to do out there. And I take care of the leaves out there too, you know, like I said, blow off the walkways, blow the leaves, that sort of thing, just to make sure it look good. Last but not least, my final contract is with a small residential house, and this lady reached out to me in the middle of the season, and she said, I have a list of things I want to get done. I want to get the weeds under control. I want to have the grass mowed, the bushes trimmed regularly. So the first thing came to my mind was 12-month contract. Anytime they have a list of things like that, it's best to suggest a 12-month contract because you can keep everything under control. With you making a weekly visit, that way, it'll be a lot easier for you to maintain, guys. And that takes me back to the church. That's why I really wanted to push the 12-month contract with the church, because I'm coming out there mowing once a week. I know it's gonna be laid. I know I'm not gonna be struggling with it versus cutting it, you know what I'm saying, every 2 weeks and a half. So it'll be a lot easier for you. Anytime it's a list of demands, suggest a 12-month contract, because the job will flow a lot easier for you. Because with you being out there once a week, you can do something, you know, you can do something. Blow off the driveways, the AC units, trash cans, take care of the leaves 1 week. You might do some bush trimming 1 week. And then when mowing season is hot, you know you're gonna be mowing, so you'll be good during that time, you know. And with my with this particular 12-month contract, the residential house, I'm about to put some pine needles down here soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. She have some bushes in the backyard, so we have to discuss price and everything, and I'm gonna talk to her about that. But we're gonna be putting some pine needles down soon in the backyard. So with the 12-month contracts, it's always gonna be something to do. So I would just say, as a tip, anytime somebody come to you with a list of demands, or they want multiple things done, hey, I need the weeds, I need weed control, I need the grass mowed weekly. Those are flags like, hey, let's get you on a contract, you know. So it's easier for you and it's easier for the client at the same time. It's a win-win. They are getting a quality service done weekly, and you'll stay consistent throughout the year with some sort of income coming in. And that's the most important thing, because I'm thinking long term. I'm trying to get those contracts, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really am. And I know some guys that I watch, man, if the client don't accept a contract, they won't fool with them, you know. And that's major. I haven't got there yet, but that's major, you know, because that way you know that money is guaranteed. You know it's coming in. You don't have to chase, you don't have to haggle, you don't have to worry, damn, what I'm gonna do when the season stop, when the season slow down. It's gonna still come in because you're gonna have stuff to do with that 12-month contract. So I say, if you can, push it. If that client is coming to you with a list of demands, push that 12-month contract. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay busy. It's gonna be a good year. I actually forgot to mention how much the last contract is. The last contract is $200 a month is what I'm getting for that small residential house. And I would say the best way to do that is you need to just take a look at all of the services that they want done, and each service come up with a price and get it all together and present it to them. That's the best advice I can give. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments, and I can do my best to make a video on that topic if I know something about it. If I don't, then I won't. I can't speak on nothing I don't know. So that's that is what it is. And shout out again to Legit Lawns out there in Greenville, North Carolina. And special thanks to all you guys who have been showing the support and the love.